Hi guys, welcome back to Style with Substance and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking all about what it's like to be a digital marketing manager, as I thought it was about time that I revive the marketing content on my channel. So if you are a budding marketer and you want to know what it's like to be in the digital space, then this is the video for you. So make sure you're subscribed. And make sure you come follow me on my socials if you want to ask any more questions, or just put them in the comments down below. I'm on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat, and I often do little updates on there on more of a day-to-day basis. So if you want to kind of stay up to date with what I'm getting up to, events I'm going to, what I'm doing at work, then you definitely want to come follow me, at least on Instagram. So let's get into the video. So I guess a sensible place to start is to really address the topic of what exactly is a digital marketer and what does a digital marketer do. So the way I see it, a digital marketer is a marketer who specializes in digital content. So for me, that includes everything from websites, social media, video content, search engine optimization, aka SEO, PPC, aka pay-per-click, so paid search advertising, and also display advertising. A digital marketer might also look after email marketing because it kind of falls in the digital realm. So anything that kind of takes place on a computer or online, I feel like is the responsibility of a digital marketer. So really, it doesn't differ that much in terms of how you approach marketing, but your channels are just digital channels. So my current role, I am a digital content manager, which is kind of the same thing, to be honest. I suppose I could go into each of the different disciplines, but I think what I would like to do is maybe split that into a series. So if you guys are interested in that, then give the video a thumbs up, and I will put a poll on my community tab on my channel, so do check that out and vote if you want to see it split into a separate series of lots of different videos, or if you just want me to cover it in one huge long video, which it would be at least 30 minutes. So yeah, so that's kind of what a digital marketer does. What you would generally tend to have within a marketing organization, you'll have a digital marketer, you'll have a marketing communications manager who'll probably look after like other channels. So then you'd probably have a comms manager who looks after like copywriting, creating white papers and case studies and other types of marketing communications. And then you probably have an events manager who solely focuses on events like conferences, trade shows, seminars, workshops that your organization puts on. And then you might have a product marketing manager who focuses specifically on market research, understanding the target audience, creating copy and messaging for all of those different audiences and all of your different products. It's kind of where a digital marketing manager will fit in within the wider marketing department. But I guess the most important thing to understand is that the only thing that differentiates all of those people is the channels, and for a digital marketer, your channels are all digitally based. So that's kind of what a digital marketer would look after typically. In terms of the day-to-day, I guess what you might be doing is scheduling posts that go out over company social channels. So most B2B organizations use LinkedIn, a bit of Twitter, maybe Facebook. So you'd be scheduling those posts, you'd probably be writing the copy for those posts, you'd probably be working with the design team to create imagery to go along with those posts. And then you'd probably be doing reporting and seeing, how your performance across your different social channels has worked. You'll be creating trackable links so that any links that you're posting on your social media channels that are driving back to your website, you can track that so you can see how much social impacts visits to the website and what visitors from social media do when they get to the website. Once you've sort of checked the posts that are going out and you've scheduled some to go out, I normally do it sort of a week at a time or a month at a time if I'm going away. You'll probably then check your emails, probably be then talking to agencies who look after your website from a user experience perspective, and then you'll be working with your SEO agency to make sure that all of your site content is optimized to be picked up by Google or Bing search results or any other search engines. So making sure that if you are putting new pages up, that they have the right keywords in them that match, your target audience's searches, that you are creating new content like blogs that are going to help sort of build up your rankings in the search engine. So you might also be looking at video content for posting on social, or creating videos from events that have been attended by people in the business, adding new things to the website. Probably be looking at outreach campaigns, so looking at websites that are very reputable, or that, you know, have lots of traffic to post content on, so that you can get some traffic directed back to your website. You'll be doing a range of different things. You might be going into meetings with agencies, you might be planning out content, but yeah, no day is the same, but those are typically the types of activities that you would do on any given day. Next thing I'm going to cover is salary, because I think a lot of people will be interested in, you know, whether or not there's a huge difference in salaries for digital marketing managers as opposed to normal marketing managers or marketing communications managers. In all honesty, from what I've noticed when I was job hunting, there is a slight pay gap. So I think digital marketing roles tend to be better paid than sort of standard marketing manager roles. I'd say probably the highest paying roles in marketing are product marketing manager roles, just because you have to be a specialist. But this video isn't about that. Digital marketing roles outside of product marketing roles are probably, in my opinion, from what I've seen, the most high paid in London. So I suppose for a digital marketing manager, salaries can range anything between, at the lower end outside of London, 35, but generally inside London from 40 to 55k upwards. So it's quite a wide range, but it really depends on the type of organisation. I think industries that pay well for digital marketing managers, definitely financial services or professional services, so like law firms, accountancy firms, investment management firms, that kind of thing. And then technology industry is sometimes level pegging, but normally in second place as far as well-paying industries for marketing roles. So if you are motivated by money, or you are very interested in, you know, working in an industry or a sector where you've got room to grow as far as your salary is concerned, then that's kind of where I'd look at. I would say in terms of like the typical skills that a digital marketer needs, for me, the number one skill is being able to learn and pick up how to use new technology. Now, there's so much technology in the digital marketing space, whether that's marketing automation software, social media management software, Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, video editing software. Photoshop's a really ideal skill to have. Most companies work with designers just because you get that expertise and someone who's a specialist in design. So, you know, I wouldn't worry too much about that, but Photoshop is something that I definitely want to add to my skill set. Things like online tools like Google Trends, WordPress, Google Search Console. There are like so many different tools that you need to learn how to use. So I would say having the ability to pick up that skill, or knowing how to look at data and how to draw conclusions from data, all really helpful. I'd also say copywriting, even at a basic level, like blog writing, social media post writing, all really helpful skills to have, especially if you're going to be looking after your social channels and the website. At the very minimum, you should be able to write emails and write social media posts and maybe blog posts. So tech skills, writing skills, data, being able to use all of like Office, like PowerPoint, Excel, Word, of course, just your standard soft skills. And then presentation skills as well. As much as the role is digital, I think what you might find is you're presenting back to the rest of the business. In some industries, digital is kind of unknown, so people need a bit more education, particularly around how to use social media for business. And, you know, if you work with a sales team and, you know, let's say, for example, they've got a requirement to understand how to use LinkedIn for social selling, then you might have to run some training on that. So being able to present is actually quite helpful. I guess those would be the main skills. If you've got other like really niche skills like video editing, Photoshop, and you can use like some of the main marketing automation software tools, then that's helpful. And I'd say the main ones that I've come across, if you are going to be doing email marketing, that you probably want to get some training in, are Marketo, Eloqua, Pardot, HubSpot, and then MailChimp at a very basic level. I guess as far as career prospects go, you can definitely move up the ranks. And you can also move across from different departments. So a lot of people move into digital marketing from being in the IT space or from being in the product marketing space. Some people just kind of land into it because that's always what they've wanted to do. Some people come into digital marketing roles from social media focused roles or content focused roles, all sorts of places. And then in terms of where you can grow to, you can obviously move up to director roles or head of digital roles or head of marketing operations. You kind of have room to grow, and there's lots of avenues into digital marketing. And I think with the way in which the world is moving, digital marketing skill sets, you might already have them. So if you manage an Instagram page or a Twitter page or a YouTube channel, you might have some of the skills or some of the knowledge that it takes to do a digital role. So never feel like if you don't have experience, but you're already doing bits of social, or you have a blog, for example. Having a blog, I would say, was probably the single most useful set of skills that I built outside of my work that helped me kind of get into digital marketing as a career path, because everything that you do to set up a blog and an email list as well, working with WordPress and templates and legislation around how you can capture people's data, all was really relevant for when I moved into this current role. So I would always say, yes, experience helps, and people do want to see that you have experience with some of the things that I've mentioned. But if you are coming in at entry level and you want to be a digital marketing exec or a social media executive, then you can definitely use some of your experience and some of your skills from managing your own personal brand and bring that into your role. I guess the other thing is working hours, work-life balance, that sort of thing. Marketing doesn't really differ too much when you sort of veer into different disciplines. It's generally speaking 9 to 5, 9 to 6 type role in London anyway. So you have a good work-life balance, you get to go to events, you can work quite flexibly, especially in a digital role, because a lot of what you do is based on the computer and based on tech and tools and platforms that you log into, so you can just access those from anywhere. So it's actually a really nice space to be in, just from a work-life balance standpoint. Like, you're not ever working crazy hours, and also you can kind of work from anywhere. So that's sort of one of the main reasons why I really enjoy my role. It doesn't tie me to a desk, and I don't feel like I have to be in the office to do what I need to do on a day-to-day basis. But when I am in the office, it's nice to interact with people. That is what it's like to be a digital marketing manager. I would have loved to have filmed this video in a sort of day in the life of a digital marketer style, but because of confidentiality and privacy, I can't film too much stuff. So I guess if I do like an update on that, maybe I'll be able to include some footage, but just from my own content and the platforms that I use for my own personal stuff. So yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I hope it gives you a good insight as to what it's like to be a digital marketing manager. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments box below. Come and follow me on Instagram, as I'm trying to be more active on stories for sure. And also my DMs are open. I always love answering questions from you guys. So it's at Nadreen K on Instagram, in the same way that it is here on YouTube. And for any returning subscribers, welcome back to the first video on my channel, which is under my new channel name, Nadreen K. I decided it was time to just become a bit more of a personal brand. And don't get me wrong, it will still be style with substance. That's the ethos behind my channel, but I think I'm going to present it to you as me, because I just sort of feel like it's time for anyone who's joining the channel and anyone who's kind of been watching to really feel like you guys can get to know me as an individual and my personality, and I plan to share that with you guys a little bit more in the coming videos. So I hope you guys are here for the ride and you're looking forward to getting to know me as Nadreen K. I'm going to be moving to 2 uploads a week, just because I want to keep pushing out content, and yeah, just keep interacting with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.